to you, Dave.
All right, Mike, thanks. Well, the Tulsa City-County Library getting ready for their big annual fundraiser called Chapters, a casual evening of books, bards, and bites. Here to tell us more, CEO of the Tulsa Library System, Gary Schaefer, and author Alton Carter, one of the featured authors. Welcome, both of you.
Thank you so much for having us. Really appreciate it.
So, Gary, we're glad to have you here. And kind of tell us, before we get to Alton, because you have an incredible story, and we're talking about a book that you're going to be talking about. But, Gary, I want to talk about the fundraiser first and kind of what Alton and two other authors are going to be doing at this fundraiser.
Okay, so on September 8th is International Literacy Day, and the library's mission is, of course, all wrapped up in literacy. And we have an active literacy department that focuses on adult literacy, youth literacy, all those things. And this is their primary fundraiser for the year. Most of the funding for that department comes from outside funds. And so we hold this event, Hardesty Regional Library, September 8th. 6:30 p.m. and it's a chance for people to get up close and personal with three really great authors. We always try to have at least one Oklahoma author, sometimes two. This year we have two national authors, and then we have, of course, Alton, our homegrown hero. So,
and Gary, you know, this is a rare Tulsa library event where you actually have to pay for it, but there's food and wine.
There is food and wine, and it is $50 per person. Thanks for
but it's pretty rare. And Alton Carter, a local author, you have two books out now. The one that's been out the longest, the one's coming out is called Aging Out, but the one that we're talking about today is The Boy Who Carried Bricks. So, Alton, this is a deeply personal story for you.
Yeah, it's my life story about growing up, surviving essentially a whole bunch of foster homes. My mom just made terrible choices, and so at 10 I got removed and just was shifted around from foster home, from incredible places that had sort of tragic impacts on my life, but always had these amazing lessons that I learned. So spent most of my life being shifted through the system, and every one of those places I managed to end up at, there was always at least one teacher or coach who did extra help to help me feel like I was somebody.
So I know you can't give away too much for those who haven't read it, but The Boy Who Carried Bricks, I guess, what does that symbolize? What does that mean?
Well, the title comes from when I was at the Boys Ranch in Perkins, Oklahoma. One of the punishments our ranch dad made us do is you had to carry bricks for 2 hours. And so you would pick up 5 bricks, walk 40 yards, set them down, and then go back and do that for 2 hours. And so the title, what I wanted was to teach kids that no matter what you go through, that life has its burdens, its loads. And so if we can teach people to take those and figure out a way to make them positive. The positive aspect is our ranch dad was kind of not a very nice guy, but I learned the value of work and respect. And so we did learn some amazing things from the Boys Ranch.
Well, we always run out of time at the most inopportune times. We do have to run, but Alton and Gary, thank you so much. Fantastic meeting you and seeing you again, Gary.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, and Alton's book, The Boy Who Carried Bricks, is out, and then Aging Out is coming out this year.